Hello, welcome Simon's Trading Channel. Happy Friday to you, the start of the weekend. And I hope you're well. If it's the start of your weekend, then I hope it's a smashing one. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you appreciate this video by giving it a thumbs up and a like and subscribe and all that jazz. I would very much appreciate that. Excuse me, this is CME's chart because CME is about to close a weekly, so I need to select a weekly time frame. And this weekly candle will close in 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then it won't open up its next week until Sunday evening. I don't know the exact time because CME is the Chicago Merchant Exchange, and it's for the big boys only, as far as I can see. And I am by no means a big boy. Well, I am quite tall. I have got massive ears and a big nose. But that's enough about my appendages. Now then, that's all I got to say about I haven't said anything about it really yet, have I? So a bit of a bounce off the low, and I'm going to show that in a bit more detail on Bybit. But yes. That'll be 4 red weeks in a row. 4 of them. Entire month of downside. In a bear market, how dare you? How dare you behave in such a manner? But, is it the end? Is that it? Is that the bull market done? Well, no, because the trend is still to the upside. So, yeah, I'm not really on social media, but of course I'm aware that people involved in trading, and particularly Bitcoin, not me personally, but they tend to be a bit reactive and a bit dramatic sometimes. So momentum's still to the upside using my predefined momentum, and will be for some time. Now, that's enough of that. Let's get into some of the lower time frames, and I got the daily here. Now, I got my Fibonacci retracement on, which I had the wrong way around the other day, but it doesn't matter, right? Technically, you're supposed to start at the bottom and go up to the top. Sometimes I get it the wrong way around. I start at the bottom and come down to the top. And so the 0.5 is always in the same place because it's 50% of the move. But the 618 will be where the 382 is now and vice versa. But it doesn't matter because the distance between the 0.5 and the 382 is the same as the distance between the 0.5 and the 618. Basic maths. And so, yes, I don't know why I'm getting so excited by that. But there we are. I did it the wrong way around yesterday. So sorry about that. It's not really the wrong way around. But anyway, let's not get into that. Now, you can see quite nicely that based on my positioning of the Fibonacci retracement, which is subjective, I've taken it from this bottom here to the all-time high. Some people may go, no, we need to take it from this one to this one. That's fine. Do as you wish. But I've decided to go from there to there. As this, to me, was basically one move. And then a pullback that follows. So, yes, get on with it, Simon. It pulled back to 618 there, broke through the 618 beautifully. Hit the 0.5 today, and has then found some buyers. Found some buyers around the 250 mark, and has very nearly retraced back to the open of this current daily candle. In fact, it's only like less than $500 away from its own open, this daily candle. So that's interesting. I'm not going to strip naked and go outside running around going, yes, this downside move is over. No, no, no. Because there are several things that need to happen before that becomes the case, including a change in trend. And has not happened. It's not even near at the moment. Plus momentum still to the downside on the 4 hour and the daily. 4 hours turned up a bit, but downtrend, and indeed this was kind of bullish divergence, but didn't play out that way. But now we've got kind of a low here, even if there's a bit more upside. These are all lower lows with lower lows of price action, so there's no divergence, no bullish divergence that I can see as of yet. And I don't confess to be an expert in divergence, but I know the basics. So, yeah, playing the Fibonacci lines quite nicely at the moment. Clearly, the next one down of significance is around about 49.5 or around about 50,000. Seems like a very obvious target, and I imagine there'll be quite a few people who want to buy at 50. And then for the rest of the bull market, even just getting back up to the all-time high, that's a 50% profit right there. So I'd be quite interested in buying Bitcoin at 50, a bit of it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Might not get there, but we'll see. That's also, this wick high and these lows here. So, and that indecision candle. So it's an area of interest for sure in the price action and also from the Fibonacci retracement. So there. Now, moving down to the daily 4-hour time frame, you can see, I can certainly see, a nice little range forming here. So it's a bit messy with all this on. I'm just going to get rid of the Fibonacci for now. This white line, I don't know what it is, but it's absolutely annoying. If anybody knows what that is, please drop a comment down, because I can't get rid of it. For love nor money. Now, I would suggest to you that on the 4-hour, the resistance area is one in a rectangle. I can never remember where these rectangles are hiding. Where are you hiding? Come on now. Come out, wherever you are. There it is. I can never remember where they're hiding. I would suggest to you that there is a resistance area, comme ça, as the French would say. If this trend is going to continue, you can see that the trend has indeed sped up. So Gann is one of the most famous names in historical trading, talked about trend angles, and clearly he talked about a few different angles, and off the top of my head it's like 30 degrees, 45 and 60. So clearly the steeper the angle, the more impulsive the move. And you can see the difference quite nicely with this trend angle compared to the current one. I think it's pretty unlikely that sort of magnitude of downside continues at such a great velocity, but who knows. So some kind of sideways. What I'm trying to suggest with this blue rectangle is that over the weekend, CME, the Chicago Merchant Exchange, that's where all the big boys are. They're not around over the weekend, so I don't know. They're probably like drinking champagne and I don't know. I have a very simple life, thank goodness, but I don't know what they do. Maybe that's just from like the Wolf of Wall Street. I haven't actually seen. I should watch that. But anyway, yeah. So maybe a bit of sort of sideways price action like this. But I would suggest, that's still next week, so ignore the timeline. That sort of sideways without breaking above this box over the weekend. Would just signify more downside, and the further downside, presuming it then gets back below the current low at 53, would probably look about 50,000. If we get back above the blue box, which is 50, just call it 57.5, then that looks quite good because it would be retaking this low here. But where would look excellent? Well, 60,000, it's that round number, but it's also an area of support resistance for this whole range that has now been broken. I'm quite pleased it's been broken. I'm a bit annoyed it was broken the wrong way. But I'm quite pleased it's been broken. There's more to talk about. But yeah, breaking back into that range with a daily closure back above 60,000, more or less, would obviously look good for more upside. Anywhere between the blue box and daily closures back above 60 starts to look good. But you want to see a clear change in trend, or I would, before I got too excited about that. But yes, that's my suggestion as to what might happen over the weekend. But I don't know because, I'm not psychic, and indeed it's impossible to travel faster than the speed of light. So no one can predict the future. Here's one for you, right? It's a really long video, but I just want to share this with you. I don't know if you ever thought about the concept of travelling back in time, which is theoretically possible. Now just picture this. See this circle with my hopefully not too offensive head in the middle of it. Imagine that's a clock face, 12 o'clock at the top, 6 o'clock at the bottom. Now I'm not sure of the orientation with you, but I would probably put 3 o'clock over here, 9 o'clock over here. But if it's the other way around, no worries. And then just imagine this, the second hand ticking round. Okay. The reason you can see the second hand ticking round is because the light from the second hand is hitting your retina, and it stimulates the retina to produce nerves that go to your brain that recognizes it as a moving second hand on the clock. Now, think about this. That same thing, so it's ticking of the second hand on the clock. All of a sudden, you move away from the clock face at the speed of light. So as you're accelerating backwards, the light, they're called photons, doesn't matter, but the light that's coming away from the second hand towards your eye, as you accelerate away, at some point, when you get to the speed of light, the bit where you are in time, that's all you'll see. So the clock will freeze if you move away from it at the speed of light. And this is a crazy bit, if you can go faster than the speed of light, you'll catch up with the light that has already passed, so the clock will go backwards. Bit weird, right? It's theoretical stuff. Yes, and travelling forward in time is obviously impossible unless you find a wormhole that somehow makes you move from one bit of space-time to a historical bit of space-time. But I don't know anything about that stuff. This is a trading channel. I don't know why I just shared that ridiculousness with you. But if you stayed to the end, good for you. And yeah, come back tomorrow. Because I won't be talking about that again, but I'll be talking about some trading stuff. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Take care. See you tomorrow. All the best.